Full clear down. Everything looks chill. Do crab. I would then probably just ping or say that he's probably top crab if I don't see him here because we don't know where he started. Base. Full clear down again. He's low, so we can play for dive, so he can get some himself. Now we keep in mind that we should be slower on our clear. So normally, now he's probably finishing his raptors right now. If he cleared up. Yep. Looks like he probably, either he started raptors, or yeah, I mean, no matter what, he's on wolves, but the question is if he did raptors to Krugs, or he did Krugs to raptors. And now he's definitely on Gromp. And now he's definitely on top crab. So we know where he is. He's on top crab 100%. We are wasting a lot of time. The second we see ammumu, we should probably just instantly start dragon. We see him now. Boom, instant start dragon. This guy is full HP. Our only CC is not even on the same screen as him. We have no ult. This is just every second we waste is bad. Start drag, start drag. Now we start it. When you start dragging with 2 smites, you should instantly smite it, and your second smite will come up before it dies. And then here, I think Mumu is still not here. I would jump over this wall afterwards, and then do the red buff because you see him right now. And then if he bases it right here, it's what 25 seconds. And then, or if he runs to here, it's like 20 seconds. And that's if he skips all his camps around here. So I think you have time to take his red, and then probably recall. But if you're gonna do it, you have to jump over the wall so they don't see you. There could be a ward here, there could be a ward here, there could be a ward here, there could be Zyre plants, as you just saw. But if you just jump over this wall like this, they have no way to see you. So I think this is lazy. It's not only is it slower, but they see you. So boom, yeah, this guy wards for it. But if you, why wouldn't he? And now we can't invade anything. And if this Mumu was smart, he just took your red and Krug. So if he's smart, he took your 2 top camps,
He sure did.
and then he told Zyre to defend his camps. Which if he W'd over the wall, you'd be completely even. You'd be fine. Yeah, you're actually winning because
Yeah.
it's dragon 3 camp trade to 3 camp trade. So you're obviously up the dragon in the exchange. But now it's just you're down in the exchange. Because now you have no way to hit level 6. Well, if you took your Raptors too, you'd be stuck. You'd have no way to hit level 6, and then without 6, you'd have to give these grubs as well. Actually, I mean, you still lost them anyways. But at least now you could look to maybe fight. Without 6, obviously, there's no way you'd be even able to look to fight here. Yeah, this is an example of when your W is so important because when you need to play maximum damage, you need your W damage. You can't use it as a dash. So this is an example of when if you want to fight here, you're never Wing ulting, you're flash Q ulting,
Yeah.
and then W, because if you flash Q ult here, it's gonna be double knock up into this, I mean, like both clone and regular art are gonna hit them, and then whoever your Q is gonna have a double Q. So this is a triple Q right here. This is flash Q. Let's say it's on the Mumu. It doesn't matter which one, right? Mumu or the guy. You flash Q ult, and then you're gonna W Q ult. It's gonna be a triple Q. So each Q is 200 damage, so it's 600 damage, and Mumu literally has 746. That's not even accounting for E damage or the ult damage. He's just dead. It's not even close, right? And then you get triumph, and then maybe kill the other guy too. So yeah, I think you'd probably either literally a double kill or you just kill one of them, Mumu, and then you just leave because you'll just be able to flash, not flash out, you'll be able to walk out afterwards because you'll be healthier and then you can just walk through them. So yeah, this is the why I always talk about how saving your fucking W is so important. Also, you always have to Q before ult. Even here, you still ulted when you have a Q up, so you need to get your Q reset because normally you Q ult, and then when you finish your ult, you have your Q back up right now but so far you only got a single Q up in your combo. We should have got 3 to 4. So yeah. I also think that I say it all the time, when you get the first dragon, you should be completely okay giving grubs. Same way when you get the grubs, you should be completely okay giving first dragon. You're not in a the only time you like, no, I need to get both is when you are like so ridiculously strong, you can't even like the fight is not even close. So if the fight's like so hard winning, then it's like, okay, yeah, now I'm gonna fight this no matter what. But you're up. If anything, you're down a level, so you're not even stronger. And your Swain's also like 1 HP. It's not like he's very strong either. So in this case, you just give this, and then do Raptors into his Raptors, right? Or again, if you could have the foresight to assume that to realize that your top side's probably dead, even now you probably just don't reset. You just still go back to his red, go back to his Krug, go back to his Raptors, and then reset, and then you'll open to bot side, right? Because you've been bot side for so long. On vision, it's pretty safe to assume these camps are gone. I mean, I predicted it before. So even now, you still don't have to base. And even then, if you want to base for this item, you think that item's big, then I would base here, and then just run straight to his red buff. Same thing. Um, you also know, you should know that he took your red actually, because you see him here, he has red buff on him. And you saw him topside 30 seconds ago, so there's no way it's he took his red, and he's taking top. It has to be your red, you know.
Well, I knew he was on my camps, which I
Mhm.
get what you're saying. If I went over the wall, then like they wouldn't have seen me.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, because I felt like I couldn't go to his camps at that point because like Zyra would just get me off of it.
At this point,
I guess once.
because even now,
Yeah, I mean, even now I feel like I don't. Yeah, I guess I'm just like worried that Zyra's just gonna come get me off.
and she's not like a Vi. She can't ult on you and lock you down. Like if the Zyra comes, right, you'll just walk away. She can't stop you.
Yeah,
And she can't. Thing is, like it's laners. Our camps will always be there. Laners waves will not. If she's here for 20 seconds, she's just losing mid wave. Because Hui's gonna
yeah,
push, and then Hui's also just getting plates. So it's a win-win. If she comes, you're winning mid. If she doesn't come, then you're getting the camps. It's a no lose scenario when
okay,
if the only answer is Zyra has to babysit his jungler's camps. You know, here you just made it easy for her because she was just happened to go ward, and as she's warding, you walked in. You know. Zyra is terrified of walking in here. At the end of the day, she's an immobile mage. This is all she can't. She only has one ward, so when she plays wards, this is now Fog of War. This is Fog of War. Robust Fog of War. She's walking. You're one camp from six. If you hit six off red and then she walks in and you're here and you EQ ult her, she's just gonna die. She's not like
yeah.
some fucking Galio champion or something, or super aggressive Pantheon or something. So yeah, looks good. Gonna base for Triforce before Dragon because you have it soon. It's a very big item. I wouldn't be even innovating here. I'm pretty sure my math's right. I think tries like 1337-ish. So you literally get off Raptors and Krugs. So I would do Raptors, Krugs, insta base, and I could show up to this Dragon fight level 8 with try. But if we waste any time and don't, something goes wrong here, we get our flash burnt or we get our ult burnt. Now Dragon's going to be unfightable. So I have no idea why we're invading. We're not stronger. We don't want to use our. This is actually the worst time to fight because if you ult and kill him, he will be up for dragon, but your ult won't be. So if the dragon was like in 20 seconds, you could look to fight here. But it's like at such a terrible moment where if you fight and win, it's still bad. If you fight and lose, it's even worse, right? Um, and I want to see how much try is. Let's see when you base. I'm just gonna skip forward. Try was 15, looks like 15, 33, 3. So can we get this before dragon? Do this, do this. Yeah, I think we can. I think Scuttle Raptors Krugs gives it to us because we need 300 gold off. It gives you 300 gold. That's yeah. So I think if I'm you, you might come to Dragon like 10 seconds late, but it's completely worth the 1M spike. It's such a big item. And the thing is, Leon, he already has his 1M spike. He's already Leandre, so we really need a match item for item. And if you think you're just gonna give it anyways, let's say like even with try you still don't think you should fight, then we should be even faster to the trade line. If you're already on Raptors, then 20 seconds after you're on Krugs. Okay, now you're on Krugs. Okay, now you're on his Gromp. You know, so if we're gonna trade, it's still having speed to trade is still important. You know, so I think we should never be invading when we're down item, down a level, right? One minute before dragon spawns. Take a sip of tea. Well, this is just their side up now, right? When you see when Hay dies, and you see your support bot side, and then you see their support top side, it's kind of similar to the day before, where this herald's theirs, right? Because obviously they have 4, and we have 2 now. So when this herald's theirs, it's not herald, but any play in top side is theirs, right? Herald, if our red's up, they can invade it. There's nothing we can do. Top tower is theirs. This is now Hui died, and even before Hui dies, Hui didn't die. Same logic. Brahm's here, and Alice's bot. Same exact picture as before. Alright, this shit's fucking gone. This shit's fucking gone. Time to either base right now with 1,000 gold, or I mean, you should definitely base and then do this. But if you don't want to base for whatever reason, then you time to do a little loop-de-loop and just go like this. Bot camp. Die if she stays. Make sure we get bot tower first for feats of strength, right? This is any play topside, and number of advantages is all it is in league, especially in high in competitive. They have 4 people top, we have 3. It's very simple. Don't overcomplicate it. So any top plays, any play's gonna go bad. They have 3 members, you have 2 members. That's it. Much rather have taken his rub up here, taken his Krugs here. Keep our farm up. This guy's just getting caught. Nothing to do. Now Dragon's gone. Now we have to trade into top side. Same logic as before.
Obey!
Eh, probably don't have to flash because he can't really go anywhere, right? His teammate, you still see all teammates on vision. I mean, you see Zyra, see Braum, you see his thing. So I get you probably want to confirm it, but if you just stood still here, like right here, and just S-keyed and wait for the wave, he can't unless I guess he could TP out technically, but whatever. If you want to guarantee, that's fine. But it competitive, like when you're behind in solo queue, it's really pretty easy to come back because you just wait for a fucking idiot to walk up and get caught. In competitive, it's way more complicated. It's honestly the same logic, but you just have to be way more sneaky about getting picks because they have way more vision and they're also people aren't playing as aggressive because they are, in calm saying, "Yo, back up." I think Wukong's top side. You know what I mean? This is obviously great, really good. We overload. This is a good example. We have no advantage, right? Because we see that they are. I mean, we're just there, just lay on the map. We just get midwave and run straight here, and I assume someone on the Zyra went to midwave, so we have 4 people here. They only have 3. Zyra win mid, and Tristana skipped the wave. Just skipped the wave to come here. This is really good. Get 2 kills and pull the Otacon. Yep, and you saw 90% of the things that went wrong this game is you lost. They had number advantage, and you fought into them. The first fight this game that goes well is you guys have number advantage, and they got into them. Right? See how everything in competitive is number advantage usually.
Yep.
It's always like really fast timers too. Like you only had 10 seconds to force a play there because if you didn't force that top play instantly, Zyra would get there in time, and then it would be losing because they are stronger, so their same numbers is stronger than your same numbers. So it's all about really like when you're behind, you have to be really fast with these. That's why champs like Wukong and Jarvan and Xin Zhao are so popular competitive because these champs are all hard to kill. So when you're ahead, it's hard to get caught, and when you're behind, all these champs are good at forcing, so it's easy to kind of get back in the game as well, right? It's like one of the reasons. This is it's just Wukong the ult. It's like so hard. What happened here? They caught Hui, and I assume we're calling to catch them off. Yeah, just hard. I mean, without ult, it's so hard. Here instead of Q Wing, just WQ. If you're gonna W here, or just don't W at all, you can just kill this guy with auto attacks at this point. But you can't use your W because now you have no ult and no W. And this guy was dead already. But if you were gonna W with him, like, oh, I want to kill him as fast as possible, then you'd always WQ for double Q, not just QW. So don't use W, and if you're gonna do it, at least do it right. There's nothing you could do with that ult. Let's watch this. Yeah, I mean, you see, you basically just one-shot him. Wukong Q is so strong. Nice. And that was good. This is an example of no hesitation. Like you have your teammates all running and grouping. These two are caught out. Thankfully, this is a 2v3. You, Swain, Alistar. You actually like a 2v4. You, Hui, Alistar versus just these two. So, or you could say it's a 4v3. Either way, you had number advantage, so you insta force to go fast. This is a perfect example. When you're behind, just have to use numbers to force really fast plays. We get Baron off it. Nice. I mean, holy fuck. Boom. Nice. Wait, what pushed him away? Just on ult? Okay, Honor's just on after the game. That was awesome.
Yeah.
What happened? Did Angel not make the team? Where's Angel at?
No, this is a different roster. This roster is actually like a lot weaker than one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like this team is like all dependent on me shot calling, so it's a little sloppier than my other team.
Mm. If you're shot calling, it's really important for you to learn this number advantage shit. Because unironically, this game is a perfect example. Every single fight you've lost is someone getting caught and they having number advantage. Every single time you won was you guys force engaging fast as you have a very slight number advantage. You know. So when you shot call, you're basically just staring at the map 80%. I mean, as someone who's done it, you're literally staring at the map 80% of the game. And not only do you have to, when you recognize that you have a very slight, even if it's a 5 second timer where you have up by one member for 5 seconds, you have to instantly pull trigger. And then when you get used to that, the next step is recognizing when you will have number advantage. Because sometimes you can kind of predict it. Where like it's like very simple. If you think about early game, to dumb it down, it's like oh, if I invade blue, their Zyra will be there first because he has prio, right? But in the mid
Yeah,
game, this it works the exact same way, just more lanes and more complicated. Where my Swain, I see my Swain is pushing top, so that means he has first shift to mid. So if we can force a fight mid, if we can force a fight mid in 15 seconds, in 15 seconds Swain will be here when their top laner is here, and then we can force and normally it's 3v3 on mid, normally it's AD, support, and jungle, and then top, and bot, mid's mid, or flip them. But then, yeah, because Swain's getting pushed, we can have a 4v3 on mid for like 10 seconds ish, right? Because then their top's gonna follow. So one is recognizing when you have it, and then insta pulling trigger, and the second step after that is recognizing when you will have it, and making a plan around your future number advantage. Make sense? Really easy, it's like a more common, simpler way is like, oh, we have TB advantage. So very common call or common competitive is when you have TB advantage on a soul laner. I've said this a million times. Any fight is winning when we see their top laner top because my top laner TP and my top laner won't. So it's the calm any fights winning is good because it gives you the teammates confidence to just fucking send it and then just rely on even if it's a bad engage, if number advantage is just too OP, unless you're literally not
yeah.
inting in to run in, then it should be good. So, I don't know, any questions in this game?
No,